I spoke to some contractors local to my farm this week that have been involved with the rollout of these solar farm factories in upstate New York, and you are never going to believe what I learned from them.
All right, Alex, shoot your shot. Tell me what you got.
Is that every solar farm is backed up to diesel generators.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna go big, go big.
I looked this up on Google. Anyone can look this up on Google, and apparently that's a known fact. You need fossil fuel powered generators to keep the solar farm running, or to fill in the blanks when the solar farm fails to generate power.
Okay, I have seen a lot of solar installations. I also have friends that have seen a lot of solar installations that are more out in the Midwest. I checked with both my brain and their brain. This is not a common thing. Where is she getting this? This is the closest thing I could find. And in here, it talks about emerging markets, facilities like factories, medical centers, schools, and remote communities rely heavily on a stable power supply to function effectively. These are in places where they don't have otherwise stable power. We are not talking about normal solar farms here.
Some of the solar farms local to my farm here have brought in diesel generators, multiple of them, to bump up the numbers.
And she's saying like a contractor's told her this. I don't know who she's talking to or who would have told her this. Genuinely, I've been to so many solar farms. I have never once seen a generator hookup for the solar installation. And if you think about this for like 5 seconds and look up how much it costs to run a diesel generator, all of this argument would so clearly poof away in the wind. Let's take a look at this, for instance. This is from assurancepower.com. Talks about the cost of running a diesel generator. Average cost for diesel per gallon is around $3.17. A 20 kilowatt generator will use up about 1.6 gallons of fuel per hour while running at full load. So it takes 1.6 gallons to get 20 kilowatt hours out of a diesel generator. Roughly, this is an example, right? If you take 317 times 1.6, that's about $5.07. And if you divide that by 20, that's about 25 cents per kilowatt hour for just the generation of the power. And at least where I live in Pennsylvania, cost of electricity for me, when it gets to my place, is like 12 cents per kilowatt hour. You would actively be losing money to do something like this.
I've also spoken with people who live off-grid in upstate New York.
No. What? No. You're conflating off-grid setups with a solar farm. They're entirely different purposes. And you know this. We know you know this because you're just a shyster who doesn't care about facts.